This morning, more testimony from the witness the judge nearly kicked off the stand. Robert Costello called by the defense to rebut the testimony of key prosecution witness Michael Cohen. Costello describing how he briefly advised a panic-stricken Cohen after the FBI raided his home and office in 2018, saying he told Donald Trump's former fixer to come clean with prosecutors, but testified that Cohen told him, "I swear to God, Bob, I don't have anything on Donald Trump." A line that runs directly contrary to Cohen's testimony at this trial, that Mr. Trump directed Cohen to pay off a porn star ahead of the 2016 election to protect his campaign, and then created a phony paper trail to cover it all up, which the former president denies.
We did nothing wrong, and I want to get back to campaigning. I'm representing millions and millions, hundreds of millions of people.
But it was Costello's demeanor, audibly muttering as the judge sustained numerous objections to his testimony, that led to an explosive courtroom confrontation. Judge Juan Merchan sending the jury out of the room, telling Costello, "You don't give me side-eye." Things only escalating from there, the judge saying, quote, "Are you staring me down right now?" Ordering the courtroom cleared, reporters led out into the hallway. Cohen told jurors he never trusted Costello and didn't give him the full story at the time. But on cross-exam, Cohen was forced to acknowledge he stole tens of thousands of dollars from the Trump organization by seeking reimbursement for more than he was owed at one point. Outside court, this video shared on Mr. Trump's social media account drawing attention.
What happens after Donald Trump wins?
The 30-second clip still up this morning, using a term associated with Germany's Nazi government, referring to the creation of a unified Reich among fictionalized newspaper headlines covering a Trump victory in November.
Now, when asked about that post online, the Trump campaign said, quote, "This was not a campaign video. It was created by a random account online and reposted by a staffer who clearly did not see the word while the president was in court." Meanwhile, back here in New York, the defense moved to dismiss this entire case, arguing that Cohen's testimony about Mr. Trump simply cannot be believed. But the judge didn't seem inclined to take it out of the jury's hands right now, saying, quote, "You think he's going to fool 12 New Yorkers?"
What a day in court. So weird. The judge got irritated with this defense witness. It clears everyone out of the room to scold him, essentially. Yeah. Why is this witness important to the case? As you said, he wasn't on anyone's witness list to start.
I didn't think he would be called because he's really a double-edged sword, right? The defense wants him because he calls into questions Cohen's credibility. He's telling this story about Cohen essentially saying, "I don't have anything on Donald Trump," whereas the jury has heard that he had plenty on Donald Trump. So they are using him for that purpose. But he also could be a benefit to the prosecution because he's there to say, essentially, there was a back channel and he was trying to convince Cohen not to flip on the former president. And so the prosecution wants him there to sort of make this whole thing just seem shady. And it's unclear which way he's going to be punished, which side he's going to punish more for all of this. It's just not clear how it all shakes out.
All right, Laura, thank you.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.